Good morning, YouTube, and welcome to episode 11 of Rising to the Top with Ebbsfleet United. In the last episode, we finished things off with the end of our fourth season, which saw us get a straight promotion from Football League 2 to Football League 1, which is overall our, third straight promotion. Yeah, not straight because we stayed for one season in Football League 2, but straight promotion. Yeah, it's a third straight promotion in the save. So these were the results from last season. Of course, the last one I quickly showed last night was the Chesterfield match, in which we won 4-1. Charlie Sheringham picking himself up a couple of goals, Delano Sam York and Curtis Main scoring. And that was the end of that season. Now, to begin things here, and I should probably go back to where we ended the video last. Two new signings, one of them coming back, fan favorite Michael West, even though his scouting report is categorized as only a useful player, average player. He's not someone who can contribute much to our squad, but he can contribute much to them on the field as far as the fans are concerned, because they're always behind him. So to start things off, we started the season off against Crewe Alexandra. Match was lost 4-3 here. So let's take a look at the goal highlights here. Here's the first goal of the match in the 3rd minute, coming from Nathan Eccleston. I believe that was the first one. No, actually we scored. No, they scored first. Yeah. So there's Kirk. Gets it over to Fabrini. Finds Hippolyte. Eccleston moseys into the box. 1-0. Nathan Eccleston. Here is 2-0. A goal from George Ray to put Crewe Alexandra up by 2 in the 12th minute of the match. There's the 3rd goal for Crewe Alexandra. Hippolyte finds Finney, and Finney puts it away. Oliver Finney, 25th minute, 3-0. And here's a glimmer of hope for us. Or was it? I think we were actually down 4-0 at halftime in this match. I'm not sure. It's been a while. No, probably not. Actually, well, let's see. They're Sheringham, loses the ball. Yep, we were 4-0 down before halftime. This was the near comeback match we've had. There's a goal by Hippolyte, 31st minute. It's 4-0 Crewe Alexandra. So at halftime it was Crewe Alexandra 4, Ebbsfleet United 0. Here's the 53rd minute and our first goal. Sheringham. Phipp, our new signing. Curtis Main, 4-1. Glimmer of hope. Potential hope, because at this point we're currently down by 3. There's Deegan, gets it over to Phipp. Delano Sam York. Curtis Main does it again. 2nd goal. In less than 20 minutes. There's a free kick by Kirk here. There's Sheringham. Phipp. Gear. Back to Phipp. Back to Sheringham. Finds Newton. And Connor Newton makes it 4-3. And that was the final score. So that was our first match of the season. As I mentioned, lost to Crewe Alexandra. Now, an absolute epic here. Birmingham 6, Ebbsfleet United 6. penalty shootout decided this one. And as we can see, Brown, Eagles, and McFarlane, I want to say. Yep, McFarlane missing the penalties for Birmingham. And that was enough to put us through. But what an epic match here it was. Let's just quickly recap. I'm not going to show any highlights. We had Kyle McFarlane scoring in 4th minute to make it 1-0. Then Demarai Gray scoring from a penalty in 27th minute to make it 2-0. Then 2-1 from Matt Jones in 36th. 2-2 from Curtis Main in 40th. So that was the score at halftime. 67th minute rolls around. Daniel Alcock scores for Birmingham, making it 3-2. Then we tied the game by a game from Connor Newton in 84th, 3-3. Sebastian Taylor scores in 87th minute, making it 4-3 for Birmingham. We equalize to force overtime on a goal by Tom Phipp in 90th minute plus stoppage time. 99th minute, first half of the stoppage time, Sebastian Taylor does it again. And that would make it 5-4. Charlie Sheringham ties it at 5-5. Or was that 6-6? No, 5-5, yeah. And then finally we had 6-5 from a penalty coming from Demarai Gray. Actually 6-5 for us from Sheringham in 100th minute via penalty. And 17 minutes later they equalized to make it 6-6 via another penalty, which took us to shootouts. So penalty shootout, we had MacArthur, Newton, and Lara scoring. Sheringham missed the penalty, but it wouldn't matter because they managed to score 2 and miss 3, which put us through to the next round. Then a first draw in League 1 against Doncaster, and our first point in League 1. Goals coming from Charlie Sheringham in 16th minute and Jamar Loza in 90th plus stoppage time to make it 1-1 final score. Against Barnsley, 2-1 win. Goals coming, both of them from Tyler Smiley. Epic win here against Leyton Orient. I wasn't expecting such a heavy win, but it's a good thing we managed to come away with a giant result here. 5-0. Goals from Charlie Sheringham, 2 from Curtis Main, 1 from Connor Newton, and an own goal from Paul Huntington in 33rd minute. 5-0. So, looking at that, then the next match against Burnley, 4-0 win. Goals coming from Tyler Smiley in 3rd, Pete Gear in 20th, Connor Newton in 41st, Curtis Main in 50th, and that was 4-0. After this, Shrewsbury, a 1-1 draw. Our second draw in League 1. Then, following that, 2-0 win over Southend in Johnstone's Paint Trophy. Anthony Cook and Delano Sam York providing goals for us. Then a 1-0 win against Tranmere. 4-0 win against Macclesfield. 5-0 win against Colchester. So, if you look at this stretch right here, we went for 360 minutes consecutively without conceding a single goal. Yeah, 360 minutes. Then comes this. We run into Millwall, who are currently at the top of the table at this point, and they smashed through us 4-0. Goals by Oriol Vieira, Simon Gorman, Lee Martin, and Adam Armstrong, and all of them coming in the first half. It was 4-0 at halftime, and it was 4-0 the full-time score. Adam Armstrong winning the man of the match performance there, and I guess that's good on Millwall. Then an absolute shock here, knockout at the hands of Cardiff, at home in Capital One Cup 3rd round. Rice Healy managed to score the only goal of the match, and that was enough to put Cardiff through and lift them past us 1-0. After the Cardiff match, we had Northampton, 1-0 win, the only goal coming from Charlie Sheringham. And then against Luton, 3-1 win. Barnet, another 3-1 win, this one in Johnston's Paint Trophy. South second round. Oh, yep. So that was 3-1 against Barnet. And we see goals from Alex Smith, 2 of them, and Pete Gear. And then the lone goal from Barnet coming from David's defense in 51st minute. After Barnet, we beat Swindon 3-1, Rotherham 6-1, Bristol City 4-3, Wimbledon 2-1, York 2-0, Accrington Stanley 5-0 in FA Cup first round, Torquay 4-1 in Johnson Spain Trophy South quarter final, so we're through to the semis there, provided that we win. Well, actually, yeah, we're through to the semis, and I'll get to that in a minute. After that, last 2 matches were played, and I'm going to show the highlights from each. And with that, we are caught up. There is going to be a live comm in this episode. There's Josh Delamere, our new Regent signing, and there's the first goal of the match. George Seville scores an own goal. 1-0 Ebbsfleet in 3rd minute. Here is, I believe this was the tying goal. Yep, this was the tying goal. 1-1. Bennett. Mason Bennett equalizes the game. It's 1-1. Here's 2-1 Ebbsfleet. Smiley gets it over to Beta, and Beta scores. That's his first goal ever. Robert Beta. 2-1. Here's 3-1. Smiley, Beta, his second goal. We are up 3-1 at this point and cruising along, 20th minute of the match. Here's 37th minute and a 3-2 goal scored by Schotten, I want to say. Ryan Schotten. That's 3-2, and here's the tying goal. And the final goal of the match with that coming in stoppage time. And Rice Bennett, if I'm right. No, Mason Bennett, sorry. Scores. And that made it 3-3, the final score. Now here is the epic draw against Leeds United. Mark Viduka, Mark Viduka, Mark Viduka, Mark Viduka. I had to. There's the first goal. Charlie Sheringham made it 1-0. 19th minute of the match via penalty. 1-0 Ebbsfleet United. Here's Gael Kakuta, delivers the ball into the box from a free kick. Ante Vukovic hits the post, and Jack Van equalizes. It's 1-1, 25th minute. Here's 2-1 Leeds United. McGill finds Mayuka. McGill shoots. Preston Edwards does not catch the ball properly, and that results in a rebound straight to Samuel's foot, and that is 2-1 Leeds United. Here's 2-2. Nice shot by Charlie Sheringham. And I believe that was his second of the match, no? He had a hat-trick here. We're going to get to that as well. There's Butcher, Moore, Phipp, Smiley, Sheringham, Main, Curtis Main. 3-2. Now, as you can see, the final scoreline in this match was 5-5. Here's 4-2, Charlie Sheringham's hat-trick. At this point, we're up by 2 goals, and I'm thinking, yeah, we're probably going to win the game. No, not going to happen. There's Dumet, delivers it in, fails with the cross, and here's a header by Samuel, his second of the match, and that is 4-3. So at this point, we are still up. But Those of you who know Leeds United know that they rarely ever give up. There's a blunder by Edwards. McDade attempts a cross. Edwards figures, I'm just going to punch it away. Ends up giving it away. That was 4-4. Here's 5-4. Charlie Sheringham, 84th minute. And at this point, they switch the lads over to contain to make sure we don't concede. And what do we end up doing? We concede a goal from a corner. Well, almost a corner. Just watch this right here. Like, not even 2-3 minutes later, 2-3 minutes after we've scored to make it 5-4, they've come back and equalized. It was a back and forth match throughout. If I've ever seen one, this was the back and forth match for the ages. So, McDade scores here, and that was 5-5, the final scoreline. Okay, now I know I said the live comm will be at the end of this episode, but we're approaching 17 minutes. So I'm going to cut it off right here. And episode 12 will start off with the live comm match against Charlton Athletic. Currently Charlton is sitting, well, let's cap it off by showing the league table, since we're caught up now. After 18 matches played, we have 12 wins, 4 draws, 2 losses coming at the hands of Millwall and Crewe Alexandra. We're first in the table with a goal difference of plus 25 and have collected 40 points out of 18 matches so far, which puts us 3 points ahead of Colchester and 4 points ahead of Millwall, as well as Shrewsbury, who sit in 3rd and 4th respectively. Swindon and Leeds sit in 5th and 6th in the playoff positions for now, but they're 7 points behind us. Top performers over this season right now, Charlie Sheringham's got 14 goals, Curtis Main has 12. Average rating column sees 4 Ebbsfleet players featured: Curtis Main, Pete Gear, Tyler Smiley, Charlie Sheringham. All of them above 7.5 average match ratings. Absolutely ridiculous. And most assists, Tyler Smiley's collected 11. Most player of the match awards, Curtis Main and Pete Gear tied at 5. Simeon Jackson from Coventry is trying to challenge them, but I don't think he'll win here. With that being said, as always, thank you for tuning in, and if you enjoyed the content, please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you back for the live comm in episode 12.